Hi there. Just doing my first weekly checklist. So I know on the announcement page or the stream page, I'm always going to have a list for the week of things to do, but I just wanted to go over it, mention anything. So when you go into Google Classroom in the stream, notice here is my week one checklist. Remember, when you go into Classwork, I'm also going to have week one with all the stuff that is there. So, and due dates. So check those due dates over on the side. They'll give you an idea, but I also wanted to talk you through it. I want to see your face. You want to see mine. I know for sure. Also, there's a classroom stuff folder here in Classwork with just the overview, what assignments look like, the rubric, things like that. So we can talk more about that. But this week, here's what needs to be done. For the students who are in hours 1, 2, 3, Tuesday, Wednesday, please make sure you get to that syllabus, look it over, look at anything, fill out the form. I do have a spot where you can tell me if you have any concerns, any things that I need to know, and an alternate way to get in touch with a parent, another email, or whatever. I go through Skyward, so whatever's in Skyward is what I use. I'm going to need, for your first week, everybody to log into Remind, get into Google Classroom, which you probably are, and the online textbook. I'll do a short screencast of 5 for that, talk you through it. And the Chapter 1 pretest, it's like a short 10-minute thing. Do not go out and Google every answer. We're going to do this in class for you in-class students, but it's there for the virtual students. I'm going to have that'll be the first submit. Mark it as done. Take a picture, print it if you want to print it, write it on extra paper if you want to write it on extra paper. It doesn't matter to me. Thursday, Friday, so my afternoon, or my next day, I guess I should say. Tuesday, Wednesday is all hours. Thursday, Friday is all hours. So Thursday, Friday classes, we're going to watch section 1.1. I'm going to give you an assignment. It is a book assignment, therefore it is quite crucial that you get that online textbook. See me if you have a problem with it. And then I'm going to have you watch notes 1, 2. Watching notes 1, 2 is going to be the assignment that you're going to do. If you've ever had Mr. Friend or Mrs. Nelson or me and done a flipped classroom, sometimes you watch notes. So notice down here, lesson 1, 2, it says watch at home. Anytime you watch notes at home, I'm going to ask you to not only fill in your notes packet, but also do the Google form. So here's a link to a YouTube video. It's me teaching the lesson, so we still get to enjoy my sweet melodious voice, but we get to do that at home. Therefore, when we come back to class next week, we will be talking about it, do a warm up, do some practice problems with it, and you've already got the information. Anything that's watched at home, whether you're a virtual student or it's an assignment, and notice 1.1 is in class, so I'm going to try to really be specific about that. If you're watching from home because you're virtual or you were absent, please fill out this Google form. It's short and sweet. It asks your name. It asks what hour you're in. Gives me a scale of 1 to 4. 1 is I don't have a clue. 4 is I think I've got this. Like I think I understand this lesson. And then I put a section in there. Do you have anything that we should talk about? Questions, concerns, comments, any other feedback? Here's your chance to ask me a question if something didn't seem right. I will skip around in, examples, so I won't always do all the examples. If you want to do an extra problem and ask me the answer, see if you're doing it right. Remember, when you watch a lesson, you can always pause, rewind, go back, whatever you need to do. I do have a tendency to say more than I write, so I would definitely keep the volume on. Plus, you want to hear my voice, right? So that's going to be what week 1 looks like. So we'll adjust as needed. And you virtual students, I've got the due dates marked. The syllabus is not marked until September 11th, but I'd love that done after the first class session. It's pretty painless. Again, there's a form in there, so make sure you go into things and check them and look and see. There's the syllabus itself to read over, print it, highlight it, put it on your refrigerator. And here is the agreement. Basically, you have read this, you understand it, and you know what my expectations are. Any concerns, questions, anything along the way, please let me know. I'm more than happy to answer them. So that is week 1. We've got the first week done, everybody. This is so exciting. It's a whole new world for us. We've got this. So go through that checklist. Let me know if there's anything that's not making sense, and have a fabulous week. We'll see you next week.